Feeling overwhelmed by your daily grind? The audiobook, Master Your Day, Plan, Execute, Achieve, reveals the secrets to transforming chaos into productivity and fulfillment. You'll learn to align your actions with your values, overcome procrastination, and navigate life's curveballs with ease. Don't settle for mediocrity. Discover how to unlock your full potential and achieve your dreams. Without these strategies, you risk missing out on the extraordinary life you deserve. Your journey to mastery starts here. Before we go on, I invite you to download the free bundle, which contains the ebook version of this book and an executive summary of all the chapters with the key takeaways. Studies show that engaging with content through multiple formats significantly enhances learning and retention. Click on the first link in the description to claim your free bundle now and maximize your learning potential. Now it's free, but it won't be for long, so make sure to grab it while you can. Chapter 1. Setting the Stage. The alarm blares, jolting you from sleep. Another day begins, filled with endless tasks, looming deadlines, and the constant struggle to stay afloat in a sea of responsibilities. Does this sound familiar? For many, each day feels like a battle against time, a frantic rush to accomplish everything, while often feeling like nothing truly gets done. But what if there was a way to transform this daily chaos into a powerful engine for success and fulfillment? Imagine waking up each morning with a clear sense of purpose, tackling your day with laser-like focus, and ending each evening with a profound sense of accomplishment. This isn't just a pipe dream. It's the reality that awaits when you master your day. The concept of daily mastery is rooted in a simple yet profound truth. Your life is the sum of your days. Each day is a microcosm of your entire life, a miniature version of the bigger picture. By learning to master your day, you're essentially learning to master your life. This book is your guide to achieving that mastery, providing you with the tools, strategies, and mindset shifts necessary to transform your daily routine into a powerhouse of productivity and personal growth. At its core, daily mastery is about intentionality. It's about approaching each day not as a series of random events that happen to you, but as a canvas on which you paint your desired future. It's about taking control of your time, your energy, and your focus, and directing them towards what truly matters to you. The power of daily habits cannot be overstated. Small, consistent actions, repeated day after day, have the potential to create monumental changes over time. Think about it. A single push-up done every day might not seem like much, but over a year, that's 365 push-ups. Over a decade, it's 3,650. These small actions compound, creating a snowball effect that can lead to remarkable transformations in your physical health, mental well-being, relationships, and career. But daily mastery isn't just about habits. It's also about mindset. It's about viewing each day as an opportunity for growth and achievement rather than a burden to be endured. It's about embracing challenges as chances to learn and improve rather than obstacles to be avoided. This shift in perspective can be truly transformative, turning even the most mundane days into exciting opportunities for progress. As you embark on this journey of daily mastery, it's important to set realistic expectations. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a life of consistent achievement and fulfillment. The first time you go through this book, you should aim to develop a foundational understanding of daily mastery. You'll learn about the key principles and strategies that underpin effective daily management, and you'll begin to see your days through a new lens. More importantly, you'll start implementing small, impactful habits. These might include setting clear intentions each morning, prioritizing your tasks more effectively, or reflecting on your achievements at the end of each day. These habits, while seemingly simple, are the building blocks of daily mastery. Over time, as you continue to apply these principles and refine your approach, you'll start to see more profound changes. Consistent personal and professional growth will become the norm rather than the exception. You'll find yourself approaching daily challenges with a newfound sense of confidence and capability. Problems that once seemed insurmountable will become opportunities for creative problem-solving and growth. The journey to daily mastery involves several key steps, each building upon the last to create a robust framework for success. We'll start by establishing a daily routine centered on your key values. This ensures that your actions are aligned with what truly matters to you, providing a sense of purpose and direction to your days. Next, we'll delve into the art of prioritization, learning how to identify and focus on the tasks that will have the greatest impact on your long-term goals. This skill is crucial in a world where distractions are constant and demands on our time seem endless. The order of these steps is intentional, designed to build a strong foundation for daily success. By starting with your values and then moving to prioritization, you ensure that your increased productivity is directed towards what truly matters, rather than just doing more for the sake of doing more. Each step in this process reinforces the next, creating a positive cycle of improvement. As you align your actions with your values, you'll find it easier to prioritize effectively. As you prioritize more effectively, you'll have more energy and focus for the tasks that truly matter. This, in turn, will reinforce your commitment to your values, creating an upward spiral of growth and achievement. Throughout this book, we'll explore a variety of strategies and techniques for mastering your day. From the foundation-first approach that grounds you in your core values, to the execution edge that helps you overcome procrastination and maintain momentum, each chapter builds upon the last to create a comprehensive system for daily mastery. But remember, this book is not just about information, it's about transformation. The true value lies not in reading, but in doing. As you progress through each chapter, you'll be encouraged to put the concepts into practice immediately. It's through this consistent application that real change occurs. The journey of daily mastery is ongoing. Even as you become more proficient in managing your day, there will always be new challenges to overcome, new skills to develop, and new heights to reach. But with each day you master, you're building the skills, habits, and mindset necessary for long-term success and fulfillment. As we conclude this introductory chapter, you might be wondering about the specific strategies and techniques that lie ahead. What exactly is the focus formula mentioned in a later chapter? How will the concept of energy amplifiers revolutionize your productivity? These intriguing concepts await you in the coming chapters, each designed to add another powerful tool to your daily mastery toolkit. But for now, take a moment to reflect on the day ahead of you. How will you approach it differently, knowing what you now know about the power of daily mastery? As you turn the page to the next chapter, remember, your journey to a more purposeful, productive, and fulfilling life begins with mastering this day, right here, right now. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2, Foundation First. As the first rays of sunlight peek through your window, a new day unfolds before you. But what if, instead of stumbling into this day half awake and reactive, you could step into it with purpose and clarity? What if you could start each morning feeling grounded, focused, and aligned with what truly matters to you? This is the power of putting your foundation first. It's about more than just waking up early or having a set routine. It's about creating a solid base from which everything else in your day can flourish. But what exactly does this foundation consist of, and how can you build it? At its core, a strong foundation is built on understanding and connecting with your deepest values. These are the principles that guide your life, the beliefs that shape your decisions, and the ideals that inspire your actions. They're the bedrock upon which you can construct a day filled with meaning and purpose. But here's the catch. Many of us go through life without ever really stopping to identify what these core values are. We might have a vague sense of what's important to us, but we rarely take the time to articulate it clearly. And without this clarity, we're like ships without a compass, drifting wherever the currents of life take us. So, how do we begin to build this foundation? It starts with a simple yet profound practice. taking time each morning to ground yourself in what truly matters. This isn't about checking your emails or scrolling through social media. It's about creating a space, both physical and mental, where you can connect with your inner self before the demands of the day take over. Imagine starting your day not with a frantic rush, but with a moment of calm reflection. Picture yourself sitting quietly, perhaps as the world outside is still waking up, and asking yourself, what truly matters to me today? What do I want to stand for in the hours ahead? This practice of morning reflection isn't just a nice to have, it's a game changer. By aligning your daily actions with your personal values, you create a sense of congruence that permeates everything you do. You're no longer just going through the motions, you're living with intention and purpose. But how exactly do you define these personal values? It's not always an easy task, especially if you've never given it much thought before. One approach is to think about the moments in your life when you felt most fulfilled, most alive. What was it about those moments that resonated with you? Was it a sense of achievement, of connection with others, of creativity, of service? Another way to uncover your values is to consider what you admire in others. When you look at people you respect, what qualities do they embody? Courage, integrity, compassion? These can often be clues to what you value most. Once you've identified your core values, the next step is to consider how you can align your daily actions with these principles. This doesn't mean every moment of your day has to be some grand values-driven gesture. It's about making small, consistent choices that reflect what's important to you. For example, if one of your core values is continuous learning, you might start your day by reading a few pages of an educational book. If you value connection, you could begin by sending a thoughtful message to a loved one. These small actions, repeated daily, create a pattern of living that's in harmony with your deepest beliefs. But knowing your values is only part of the equation. The real magic happens when you create a morning routine that allows you to connect with these values and set intentions for the day ahead. This is where techniques like meditation and journaling come into play. Meditation, often misunderstood as an attempt to empty your mind, is actually a powerful tool for clarity and focus. Even a few minutes of quiet reflection can help you center yourself and connect with your inner wisdom. It's like pressing a reset button on your mind, clearing away the mental clutter and allowing you to start your day with a clean slate. Journaling, on the other hand, provides a space for you to articulate your thoughts and intentions. It's a chance to have a conversation with yourself, to explore your ideas and feelings, and to set clear goals for the day ahead. But it's not about creating a to-do list. Instead, it's about asking yourself questions like, how do I want to show up today? What's the most important thing I can do to align with my values? Setting daily intentions is another powerful practice. This isn't about listing tasks, but about deciding who you want to be and how you want to approach your day. An intention might be something like, today, I choose to approach challenges with curiosity instead of frustration. Or, today, I will look for opportunities to show kindness to others. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually put it into practice? The key is to start small and be consistent. You don't need to overhaul your entire morning routine overnight. Begin with just 5 minutes of reflection or meditation. Write a single sentence in your journal. Set one intention for the day. As you begin to implement these practices, you might encounter some challenges. One common struggle is difficulty in identifying core values. If you find yourself stuck, try using guided reflection exercises. These might involve considering questions like, what would I stand up for, even if it cost me something? Or, what do I want to be remembered for? Another common hurdle is maintaining the routine. Life gets busy, and it's easy to let these practices slip. The solution? Start with small, consistent actions. It's better to meditate for 2 minutes every day than to aim for an hour and give up after a week. Remember, it's the consistency that builds the foundation, not the duration. As you continue to practice putting your foundation first, you'll likely notice changes in how you approach your day. You might find yourself feeling more centered, more purposeful, You may discover that you're better able to navigate challenges and make decisions that align with your values. But this is just the beginning. With a solid foundation in place, you're ready to build something truly remarkable. You're prepared to not just react to your day, but to shape it intentionally. You're poised to move from simply managing your time to mastering it. As we close this chapter, you might be wondering about the next step in your journey towards daily mastery. How do you take this foundation and use it to create a day that's not just productive, but deeply fulfilling? What comes after grounding yourself in your values and intentions? The answer lies in a concept we'll explore in the next chapter, a method for crafting your day with precision and purpose. It's an approach that will take the clarity you've gained and transform it into a powerful blueprint for action. But what exactly is this method, and how can it revolutionize the way you approach your daily tasks? The answer awaits in the pages ahead as we delve into the art of strategic planning. Chapter 3: Strategic Planning. Imagine standing at the helm of a ship, navigating through unpredictable waters. Without a map or a compass, you'd be at the mercy of the currents, drifting aimlessly. But with the right tools and a clear destination in mind, you can chart a course that leads you exactly where you want to go. This is the essence of strategic planning for your day. Many of us approach our days like that rudderless ship, reacting to whatever comes our way. We start with good intentions, but before we know it, we're caught in a whirlwind of urgent but unimportant tasks, leaving us exhausted, yet feeling like we've accomplished little of real value. But what if there was a way to take control, to ensure that each day moves you closer to your most important goals? This is where the art of strategic planning comes into play. It's not just about making a to-do list or scheduling your appointments. It's about crafting a blueprint for your day that aligns with your deepest values and most significant aspirations. It's about creating a roadmap that guides your actions and keeps you focused on what truly matters. But why is this so crucial for mastering your day? The answer lies in the power of focus. When you have a clear plan, you're able to direct your energy and attention to high-impact tasks, those activities that truly move the needle in your life and work. Instead of scattering your efforts across a multitude of minor tasks, you concentrate on the vital few that make a real difference. Moreover, a well-crafted plan acts as a bulwark against overwhelm. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel swamped by the sheer volume of tasks and information coming at us. A strategic plan helps you navigate this complexity, giving you a clear path forward and increasing your overall productivity. So, how do we go about creating this daily blueprint? It starts with understanding the landscape of your tasks and responsibilities. Not all tasks are created equal, and recognizing this is the first step towards effective planning. Some tasks are urgent and important, demanding immediate attention. Others are important but not urgent, requiring careful consideration and proactive effort. Then there are those tasks that seem urgent but aren't truly important, often distracting us from more meaningful work. This is where a powerful tool comes into play, one that has helped countless individuals transform their productivity. Imagine a simple matrix that could help you instantly categorize your tasks, allowing you to see at a glance where you should be focusing your energy. This tool exists, and it's revolutionized the way many approach their daily planning. But before we dive into the specifics of this tool, let's consider the broader concept of time blocking. Think of your day as a blank canvas. Time blocking is the art of painting that canvas with purposeful strokes, dedicating specific periods to particular types of tasks or activities. It's about creating a structure that supports your priorities and protects your most valuable resource, your time. When you combine this concept of time blocking with a method for prioritizing your tasks, something magical happens. You start to see your day not as a series of random events, but as a carefully orchestrated symphony, with each element playing its part in creating a harmonious whole. Now, let's return to that matrix we mentioned earlier. Known as the Eisenhower Matrix, named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was known for his exceptional productivity, This tool provides a simple yet powerful way to categorize your tasks. By considering both the urgency and importance of each task, you can quickly determine where it fits in your priorities. Imagine drawing a square and dividing it into 4 quadrants. The top left quadrant is for tasks that are both urgent and important. These are your priorities, the tasks that demand immediate attention. The top right is for important but not urgent tasks. These are often the ones that contribute most to your long-term goals, but are easy to neglect in the face of more pressing matters. The bottom left quadrant is for urgent but not important tasks. These are often the distractions that eat away at your time without contributing significantly to your goals. Finally, the bottom right is for tasks that are neither urgent nor important. These are the time wasters that should be eliminated or minimized. By categorizing your tasks in this way, you gain clarity on where to focus your energy. But the real power comes when you combine this prioritization method with time blocking. You can allocate specific blocks of time to each quadrant, ensuring that you're not just tackling urgent tasks, but also making progress on important long-term projects. However, strategic planning isn't just about managing your daily tasks. It's also about ensuring that your day-to-day activities align with your broader goals and objectives. This is where the art of breaking down larger goals into manageable daily tasks comes into play. Think about a significant goal you have. It might be a project at work, a personal ambition, or a long-term aspiration. Now, imagine that goal as a large boulder. Trying to move it all at once would be overwhelming, if not impossible. But what if you could break that boulder into smaller rocks and those rocks into pebbles? Suddenly, what seemed insurmountable becomes achievable, one small step at a time. This is the essence of effective goal planning. By breaking down your larger objectives into smaller, actionable tasks, you create a clear path forward. Each day, you can identify specific actions that move you closer to your goal. This not only makes the goal feel more achievable, but also provides a sense of progress and accomplishment as you tick off these smaller tasks. But how do you ensure that these daily tasks truly align with your long-term objectives? This is where regular review and reflection come into play. By taking time each week to assess your progress and adjust your plan, you can ensure that your daily actions are always in service of your broader goals. Now, let's talk about putting these concepts into practice. One effective exercise is to spend time each evening planning for the next day. Start by listing out all your tasks and categorizing them using the Eisenhower matrix. Then, create a time-blocked schedule for the following day, ensuring you allocate time for both urgent priorities and important long-term projects. Another valuable practice is to experiment with different time-blocking strategies. You might try dedicating your mornings to your most important and challenging tasks when your energy is highest. Or you could try the Pomodoro technique, working in focused 25-minute blocks followed by short breaks. Of course, no plan is perfect, and you're likely to encounter some challenges as you implement these strategies. One common pitfall is overscheduling. In our enthusiasm to maximize productivity, it's easy to pack our days too tightly, leaving no room for unexpected events or necessary breaks. The solution? Build in buffer time between tasks. This not only allows for flexibility, but also gives you moments to recharge throughout the day. Another challenge is losing sight of priorities amidst the daily grind. It's easy to get caught up in the urgent and forget about the important. To combat this, make it a habit to regularly review and adjust your plans. This might mean a quick check-in at the end of each day or a more comprehensive review at the end of each week. As we conclude this chapter on strategic planning, you might be feeling energized by the possibilities these techniques offer. You now have tools to create a daily blueprint that aligns with your values and moves you towards your goals. You understand the power of prioritization and the art of breaking down larger objectives into manageable tasks. But having a plan is only the first step. The real challenge and the real magic lies in execution. How do you bridge the gap between intention and action? What does it take to move from planning to doing, especially when faced with procrastination or unexpected obstacles. As we move into the next chapter, we'll explore a powerful concept that can transform your ability to take action and achieve your goals. Get ready to discover the secret to unleashing your execution edge. Chapter 4: Execution Edge. You've set your intentions, crafted a strategic plan, and mapped out your day with precision. Yet as the sun rises and your day unfolds, you find yourself hesitating, procrastinating, or getting sidetracked by less important tasks. Sound familiar? This is the gap between planning and execution, a chasm that many struggle to bridge. But what if you could develop an edge, a secret weapon that propels you from intention to action with unwavering consistency? This is where the concept of the execution edge comes into play. It's not just about knowing what to do. It's about developing the discipline and mindset to actually do it, day in and day out, regardless of how you feel or what obstacles arise. It's about cultivating a proactive approach to your day that turns plans into tangible outcomes and builds an unstoppable momentum. But why is this execution edge so crucial for mastering your day? The answer lies in the transformative power of consistent action. When you execute your plans consistently, you're not just checking items off a to-do list. You're bringing your vision to life, step by step. Each task completed, each goal achieved, becomes a building block in the life you're creating. Moreover, consistent execution builds more than just results. It builds confidence. As you follow through on your commitments to yourself, you develop a deep-seated belief in your ability to achieve what you set out to do. This confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, fueling further action and creating a positive cycle of achievement. So how do we cultivate this execution edge? It starts with understanding the barriers that stand in our way. Procrastination, that insidious thief of time and potential, is often the first and most formidable obstacle we face. But what if procrastination wasn't the enemy, but rather a signal, a message from our subconscious that something needs attention? Understanding your procrastination triggers is the first step towards overcoming them. Are you avoiding tasks because they seem overwhelming? Is fear of failure holding you back? Or perhaps you're simply unclear about the next steps. By identifying the root cause of your procrastination, you can address it head-on. Once you understand your triggers, you can employ targeted strategies to overcome them. One such strategy is deceptively simple, yet remarkably effective. Imagine if you could trick your brain into action with a rule so easy, it seems almost too good to be true. This rule exists, and it's changing the game for procrastinators worldwide. Known as the 2-minute rule, this technique suggests that if a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. The beauty of this rule lies in its simplicity and its ability to build momentum. Those small, quick tasks you've been putting off, tackle them right away. Not only will you clear these items from your mental load, but you'll also kickstart your productivity engine. But what about those larger, more daunting tasks? The ones that loom over your day, creating a shadow of anxiety? This is where another powerful technique comes into play, one that encourages you to tackle your biggest challenge right at the start of your day. By eating that frog, addressing your most difficult or important task first, you set a tone of accomplishment for the rest of your day. Everything that follows feels easier in comparison, and you carry the momentum of that significant achievement with you. These techniques are powerful, but they're just the beginning. The real key to developing your execution edge lies in building discipline, the ability to take action consistently, regardless of how you feel in the moment. This is where many people stumble. They rely on motivation, a fickle friend that comes and goes. But discipline? Discipline is the steady companion that sees you through, day after day. So, how do you build this discipline? One effective approach is to create accountability systems. Think of these as scaffolding for your goals, providing support and structure as you build your execution edge. This might involve finding an accountability partner, someone who checks in on your progress regularly, or it could be a public commitment to your goals, leveraging the power of social pressure to keep you on track. Another powerful tool for building discipline is the use of habit stacking. This involves linking a new habit you want to develop with an existing habit that's already firmly established in your routine. By anchoring your new behavior to something you already do consistently, you increase the likelihood of following through. As you implement these strategies, you'll likely find that maintaining momentum becomes easier. Each task completed, each small win achieved, creates a positive feedback loop. You start to crave the sense of accomplishment that comes with execution, and this craving becomes a driving force in itself. But let's be realistic. Developing your execution edge isn't always smooth sailing. There will be days when you falter, when old habits creep back in. The key is to anticipate these challenges and have strategies in place to overcome them. One common pitfall is falling back into procrastination, especially when facing larger or more complex tasks. A powerful antidote to this is to set clear, immediate rewards for task completion. By giving yourself something to look forward to after finishing a challenging task, you create an additional incentive for action. This doesn't have to be anything grand. It could be as simple as a few minutes of your favorite music or a short walk outside. Another challenge you might face is losing motivation, especially when working towards long-term goals. This is where the importance of your why comes into play. Regularly revisiting and reinforcing your reasons for pursuing your goals can reignite your passion and determination. Take time to visualize the outcome you're working towards, to connect with the emotions of achieving your goals. This emotional connection can be a powerful motivator when discipline alone feels insufficient. To truly develop your execution edge, it's crucial to put these concepts into practice. Start by implementing the 2-minute rule for a week. Every time you encounter a task that will take 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. You might be surprised at how many small tasks you can clear from your plate and how much mental clarity this creates. Another practical exercise is to establish daily accountability check-ins. This could be with a partner or even with yourself. Set a specific time each day to review your progress, celebrate your wins, and identify areas for improvement. This regular reflection not only keeps you on track, but also helps you refine your execution strategies over time. As you cultivate your execution edge, you'll likely notice a shift in how you approach your days. Tasks that once seemed daunting become manageable. Procrastination loses its grip. You start to feel a sense of control and empowerment, knowing that you have the tools and mindset to turn your plans into reality. But execution is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering your day. As powerful as it is to be able to take consistent action, there's another element that can supercharge your productivity and effectiveness. It's a skill that, when honed, can dramatically increase the impact of every action you take. What is this mysterious skill? How can it amplify your execution edge and take your daily mastery to new heights? As we move into the next chapter, prepare to discover a formula that will revolutionize how you approach your tasks and multiply your effectiveness. Get ready to unlock the secret of laser-like concentration and enter the focus formula. Chapter 5. Focus Formula. In a world brimming with distractions, the ability to focus has become a superpower. Imagine having a secret formula that allows you to slip into a state of deep concentration at will, shutting out the noise and honing in on what truly matters. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a skill that can be developed, a formula that can be crafted to fit your unique needs and circumstances. But what exactly is this focus formula? It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, nor is it a magic pill that instantly grants unwavering attention. Instead, it's a personalized approach to cultivating and maintaining deep focus throughout your day. It's about understanding your own rhythms, creating the right environment, and employing targeted techniques to maximize your concentration. The importance of mastering this formula cannot be overstated. In our fast-paced, information-saturated world, the ability to focus deeply is becoming increasingly rare and increasingly valuable. Those who can harness this skill find themselves at a significant advantage, able to accomplish more in less time and with greater quality. But the benefits of developing your focus formula extend beyond mere productivity. When you're able to immerse yourself fully in a task, you experience a sense of flow, a state of optimal experience where time seems to melt away and you're fully engaged in what you're doing. This not only enhances your efficiency, but also reduces stress and increases your overall sense of accomplishment. So how do we begin to craft this personalized focus formula? It starts with self-awareness. Each of us has natural rhythms and patterns when it comes to focus and energy. Some people find their minds sharpest in the early morning hours, while others hit their stride in the afternoon or late at night. The key is to identify your peak focus times, those periods when your concentration naturally peaks and you feel most alert and productive. To uncover these peak times, try keeping a focus journal for a week or two. Note when you feel most alert and when your concentration seems to wane. Look for patterns. You might discover that you have a 2-hour window of intense focus every morning, or that you experience a surge of mental clarity in the early evening. Once you've identified these peak focus times, the next step is to design your environment to support deep concentration. This is where the concept of a distraction-free zone comes into play. Imagine creating a space, physical or digital, where interruptions are minimized and your mind can settle into a state of flow. This might involve setting up a dedicated workspace free from clutter and noise. It could mean using noise-canceling headphones to create an auditory cocoon. In the digital realm, it might involve using website blockers or turning off notifications during your focus periods. The goal is to create an environment that signals to your brain that it's time to concentrate deeply. But even with the right environment, maintaining focus can be challenging. This is where specific focus techniques come into play. One powerful method that has gained popularity in recent years is the Pomodoro technique. Named after the tomato-shaped kitchen timer its creator used, this technique involves working in focused bursts of 25 minutes, followed by short breaks. The beauty of the Pomodoro technique lies in its simplicity and psychological effectiveness. By breaking your work into manageable chunks, you make even daunting tasks feel more approachable. The ticking clock creates a sense of urgency that can help combat procrastination, while the promise of a break provides motivation to stay focused during the work period. Another key component of the focus formula is the practice of mindfulness. In a world that constantly demands our attention, the ability to be present and focused on the task at hand is invaluable. Mindfulness techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises can help train your mind to return to the present moment when it wanders. But what about the digital world we live in? Our devices, while incredibly useful, can also be our biggest source of distraction. This is where the concept of a digital detox comes into play. Imagine setting aside periods of time, perhaps an hour each day or a full day each week, where you disconnect completely from your digital devices. This practice can help reset your attention span and remind you of the joy of uninterrupted focus. Developing mental resilience is another crucial aspect of the focus formula. It's about building the ability to stay focused even when faced with interruptions or competing priorities. This skill doesn't develop overnight. It's like a muscle that needs to be exercised regularly. Each time you catch your mind wandering and gently bring it back to the task at hand, you're strengthening this mental muscle. Now, let's talk about putting these concepts into practice. Start by implementing the Pomodoro technique in your daily routine. Set a timer for 25 minutes and focus intensely on a single task. When the timer goes off, take a short 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. You might be surprised at how much you can accomplish in these focused bursts. Another practical exercise is to schedule weekly digital detox sessions. Start small, perhaps an hour on a weekend, where you turn off all your devices and engage in a non-digital activity you enjoy. Gradually increase the duration of these sessions as you become more comfortable with disconnecting. Of course, as with any new habit or practice, you're likely to encounter some challenges as you implement your focus formula. One common issue is frequent distractions, even during designated focus periods. If this happens, it might be time to implement stricter boundaries. This could mean using more robust website blockers, putting your phone in another room during focus times, or having a conversation with coworkers or family members about respecting your focus periods. Another challenge you might face is difficulty maintaining focus, even in a distraction-free environment. This is where regular mindfulness practice can be particularly helpful. Try incorporating short meditation sessions into your daily routine. Even 5 minutes of mindful breathing each day can significantly improve your ability to concentrate over time. Remember, developing your focus formula is a process. It requires patience, experimentation, and a willingness to adjust your approach based on what works best for you. What matters most is consistency. The more you practice focusing deeply, the more natural and effortless it will become. As you continue to refine your focus formula, you'll likely notice significant changes in how you approach your work and daily tasks. Tasks that once seemed to drag on for hours might now be completed in focused bursts of productivity. You may find yourself feeling less stressed and more accomplished at the end of each day. But focus, while powerful, is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering your day. As you become more adept at concentrating deeply, you might notice another factor that significantly impacts your productivity and overall well-being. It's an element that, when properly managed, can supercharge your focus and take your daily performance to new heights. What is this mysterious factor? How can it complement your newfound focus skills and further enhance your ability to master your day? As we move into the next chapter, prepare to discover a set of powerful strategies that will revolutionize how you approach your daily tasks and multiply your effectiveness. Get ready to unlock the secret of sustained high performance and enter the realm of energy amplifiers. Chapter 6: Energy Amplifiers. Imagine having a secret reservoir of vitality that you could tap into at will, a wellspring of energy that keeps you operating at peak performance throughout your day. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a reality that's within your grasp once you understand the power of energy amplifiers. But what exactly are these energy amplifiers? They're not magical potions or mysterious supplements. Instead, they're a set of strategies and habits that, when properly implemented, can dramatically boost your energy levels and sustain your productivity throughout the day. These amplifiers work by aligning your activities with your body's natural rhythms and by introducing practices that recharge and reinvigorate you. The concept of energy amplifiers is rooted in a fundamental shift in how we think about productivity. For too long, we focused solely on time management, trying to squeeze more and more tasks into each hour of the day. But what if the key to getting more done isn't about managing time, but about managing energy? This approach recognizes a crucial truth. Not all hours are created equal. You've likely noticed that there are times when you feel alert, focused, and capable of tackling any challenge, while at other times even the simplest tasks feel like an uphill battle. These fluctuations aren't random, they're part of your natural energy cycles. Understanding and leveraging these energy cycles is crucial for sustaining high performance throughout the day. When you work with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them, you can maintain peak productivity for longer periods while avoiding the dreaded burnout that comes from pushing too hard for too long. Moreover, by implementing energy amplifiers, you're not just boosting your productivity, you're also safeguarding your overall well-being. These strategies help prevent the kind of chronic exhaustion that can lead to decreased motivation, increased stress, and even health issues over time. So how do we begin to harness the power of energy amplifiers? The first step is to become aware of your own unique energy patterns. Just as we all have different circadian rhythms that govern our sleep-wake cycles, we also have individual energy cycles that fluctuate throughout the day. Start by paying close attention to your energy levels as you move through your day. When do you feel most alert and focused? When do you find your energy flagging? You might discover that you have a surge of energy in the morning, a dip in the early afternoon, and another peak in the early evening. Or you might find that your energy builds slowly throughout the day, reaching its peak in the late afternoon. Once you've identified these patterns, you can start to align your tasks with your energy levels. This is where the magic really happens. Imagine tackling your most challenging, high-priority tasks during your peak energy periods when your mind is sharpest and your focus is strongest. Then, during your lower energy periods, you can schedule less demanding tasks or activities that help recharge your batteries. But recognizing your energy patterns is just the beginning. The real power of energy amplifiers comes from actively boosting your energy levels throughout the day. One of the most effective ways to do this is through physical activity. It might seem counterintuitive. After all, doesn't exercise use up energy? But regular physical activity actually increases your overall energy levels. This doesn't mean you need to hit the gym for an hour in the middle of your workday. Short bursts of activity can be incredibly effective at boosting energy and alertness. A brisk 5-minute walk, a quick set of stretches, or even a minute or two of jumping jacks can get your blood flowing and reinvigorate your mind. Another powerful energy amplifier is the strategic use of breaks. Many people push through their day without pausing, thinking this will maximize their productivity. But research shows that regular breaks are essential for maintaining high performance over time. These breaks allow your mind to rest and recharge, preventing the kind of mental fatigue that can dramatically slow your work. One particularly effective approach is the 90-minute work cycle. This strategy is based on the body's natural ultradian rhythm, which cycles through peaks of high energy and focus, followed by periods of lower energy. By working intensely for about 90 minutes and then taking a short break, you can maintain high productivity while avoiding burnout. During these breaks, engage in activities that truly allow your mind to rest. This might mean stepping away from your workspace, doing some light stretching, or practicing a brief meditation. The key is to fully disengage from work-related thoughts, giving your mind a chance to reset. Another intriguing energy amplifier is the strategic use of power naps. A short nap of 10 to 20 minutes can provide a significant boost to alertness and performance without the grogginess that can come from longer sleep periods. Of course, napping isn't feasible in all work environments, but if you have the opportunity, it can be a powerful tool for recharging your energy midday. Now, let's talk about putting these concepts into practice. One effective exercise is to create an energy map of your typical day. For a week, keep a log of your energy levels, rating them on a scale from 1 to 10 at different points throughout the day. Look for patterns and use this information to schedule your tasks more effectively. Another practical step is to schedule strategic breaks and physical activity into your day. Set reminders if necessary to ensure you're taking regular breaks. During these breaks, make a point of moving your body, even if it's just a walk around your office or home. Of course, as with any new habit, you may encounter some challenges as you implement these energy amplifiers. One common issue is experiencing energy slumps at inconvenient times. If this happens, try adjusting your task timing to better align with your energy peaks. You might also experiment with different types of breaks or physical activities to see what gives you the biggest energy boost. Another potential pitfall is overexertion. In your enthusiasm to boost productivity, you might push yourself too hard, leading to exhaustion. Remember, the goal of energy amplifiers is sustainable high performance, not short-term sprints followed by crashes. Make sure you're allowing for adequate rest and recovery periods, including getting enough sleep each night. As you continue to refine your use of energy amplifiers, you'll likely notice significant changes in how you feel and perform throughout the day. Tasks that once left you drained might now invigorate you. You may find yourself accomplishing more while feeling less stressed and more balanced. But energy management, while powerful, is just one piece of the puzzle in mastering your day. As you become more adept at optimizing your energy levels, you might notice another factor that significantly impacts your ability to navigate the complexities of daily life. It's an element that, when properly developed, can help you stay on track even when unexpected challenges arise. What is this mysterious factor? How can it complement your newfound energy management skills and further enhance your ability to master your day? As we move into the next chapter, prepare to discover a set of powerful strategies that will revolutionize how you handle the unexpected and maintain progress towards your goals. Get ready to unlock the secret of adaptability and enter the realm of course corrections. Chapter 7: Course Corrections. Life rarely unfolds exactly as we plan. Even with the most meticulously crafted strategies and the strongest intentions, unexpected challenges and opportunities arise, threatening to derail our carefully laid plans. But what if these disruptions didn't have to throw us off course? What if we could navigate the unpredictable waters of daily life with grace and agility, staying true to our goals even as circumstances shift around us? This is where the art of course corrections comes into play. It's not about rigidly sticking to a predetermined path, nor is it about abandoning our plans at the first sign of trouble. Instead, it's about developing the flexibility and adaptability to make real-time adjustments, ensuring that we continue moving towards our objectives even when faced with unexpected obstacles or detours. The concept of course corrections is rooted in the understanding that flexibility is not a weakness, but a strength. In a world that's constantly changing, the ability to adapt and adjust is not just beneficial, it's essential. Those who can navigate change effectively are the ones who not only survive, but thrive in the face of uncertainty. But why is this skill so crucial for mastering your day? The answer lies in the nature of progress itself. True progress is rarely a straight line. It's a series of advances and setbacks, of unexpected challenges and surprising opportunities. By developing your ability to make course corrections, you ensure that setbacks remain temporary and that you can capitalize on new opportunities as they arise. Moreover, the practice of course corrections builds resilience. Each time you successfully navigate a change or overcome an obstacle, you're strengthening your adaptability muscle. Over time, this increased resilience allows you to maintain your momentum and progress even in the face of significant challenges. So, how do we develop this vital skill? It starts with awareness, the ability to recognize when our current course needs adjustment. This might seem obvious, but many of us have a tendency to put our heads down and push forward, even when signs are pointing to the need for a change. Developing a keen sense of awareness allows you to catch potential issues early before they become major problems. One effective strategy for building this awareness is to implement regular check-ins throughout your day. These don't need to be lengthy. Even a quick pause to assess your progress and current state can be incredibly valuable. During these check-ins, ask yourself, am I still moving towards my goals? Have any new obstacles or opportunities arisen? Does my current approach still make sense given the current circumstances? Once you've identified the need for a course correction, the next step is to make quick, effective decisions about how to adjust. This is where strategies like the AUDA loop come into play. AUDA stands for Observe, Orient, Decide, and Act, a decision-making process developed by military strategist John Boyd. In the context of your day, the AUDA loop might look something like this. You observe that an unexpected task has come up, threatening to derail your planned schedule. You orient yourself by considering the importance of this new task relative to your existing priorities. You decide on a course of action, perhaps rescheduling a less critical task to make room for this new priority. Finally, you act on this decision, implementing the changes to your plan. The beauty of the AUDA loop is its emphasis on quick, iterative decision-making. Rather than getting bogged down in analysis paralysis, it encourages you to make the best decision you can with the information available, then act and reassess. But course corrections aren't just about reacting to external changes. They're also about using feedback from your own experiences to make ongoing adjustments. This is where the practice of daily reflection becomes invaluable. By taking time each day to review what worked, what didn't, and why, you gather crucial data that can inform future decisions. This reflection process doesn't need to be time-consuming. Even 5 minutes at the end of each day can provide valuable insights. Ask yourself, what went well today? What challenges did I face? How did I handle unexpected situations? What could I do differently tomorrow? As you engage in this reflection process, you'll likely start to notice patterns. Perhaps certain types of tasks consistently take longer than you expect, or particular times of day are more prone to interruptions. Armed with this knowledge, you can proactively adjust your plans, building in buffer time where needed or rearranging your schedule to minimize disruptions. One of the most powerful aspects of course corrections is the mindset shift it encourages. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, you begin to see them as valuable feedback, opportunities for learning and growth. This resilient mindset allows you to bounce back more quickly from challenges and maintain your forward momentum. Building this resilience and flexibility is like developing any other skill. It takes practice. One effective exercise is to intentionally introduce small changes into your routine and practice adapting to them. This might mean taking a different route to work, tackling your tasks in a different order, or trying a new approach to a familiar task. By regularly exposing yourself to small changes, you build your adaptability muscle, making it easier to handle larger disruptions when they arise. Another practical exercise is to implement the OODA loop in your daily decision-making. Start with small decisions and practice moving through the observe, orient, decide, act cycle quickly. Over time, you'll find that this process becomes more natural, allowing you to make effective decisions even under pressure. Of course, as with any new skill, you may encounter some challenges as you work on developing your course correction abilities. One common issue is resistance to change. Even when we know intellectually that an adjustment is necessary, we may find ourselves clinging to our original plans. If you find yourself struggling with this, try practicing small, regular adjustments. The more you exercise your flexibility, the more comfortable you'll become with change. Another potential pitfall is losing sight of your overall goals amidst the day-to-day adjustments. To combat this, make it a habit to regularly revisit and reaffirm your objectives. This ensures that your course corrections are always moving you in the right direction, rather than just reacting to the loudest or most recent demand on your attention. As you continue to refine your course correction skills, you'll likely notice significant changes in how you navigate your days. Unexpected challenges that once threw you off course might now become opportunities for creative problem solving. You may find yourself feeling more confident and capable, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. But while the ability to make effective course corrections is a powerful tool in mastering your day, it's not the final piece of the puzzle. As you become more adept at navigating the ups and downs of daily life, you might start to wonder, how can I ensure that all these efforts are truly moving me towards my most important goals? How can I measure my progress and maintain a sense of accomplishment amidst the constant adjustments? This brings us to a crucial aspect of daily mastery, one that ties together all the skills and strategies we've explored so far. It's an approach that can transform how you view your daily efforts and provide a powerful source of motivation and fulfillment. As we move into the next chapter, prepare to discover a set of practices that will help you recognize and celebrate your daily wins, no matter how small. Get ready to step into the achievement zone and unlock the secret to sustained motivation and progress. Chapter 8, Achievement Zone. As the sun begins to set and the day winds to a close, how do you typically feel? Exhausted, perhaps? Frustrated by all the tasks left undone? Or do you experience a sense of satisfaction, a quiet pride in what you've accomplished? The difference between these experiences can be profound, not just for your mood in the moment, but for your long-term motivation and success. Welcome to the concept of the achievement zone, a powerful mindset and set of practices that can transform how you end each day and set the stage for continued success. But what exactly is this achievement zone, and how can you enter it consistently? At its core, the achievement zone is about recognizing and celebrating your daily wins, no matter how small they might seem. It's about shifting your focus from what's left undone to what you've actually accomplished. This might sound simple, even trivial, but its impact can be transformative. Why is entering the achievement zone so crucial for mastering your day? The answer lies in the power of positive reinforcement. When you consistently acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, you're reinforcing the habits and behaviors that led to those successes. This creates a positive feedback loop, encouraging you to continue these productive behaviors in the future. Moreover, ending your day in the achievement zone sets a positive tone for the next day. Instead of going to sleep feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, you drift off with a sense of accomplishment. This positive mindset carries over into the next morning, helping you start your day with confidence and motivation. But how do we consistently enter this achievement zone? It starts with a deliberate practice of daily review and reflection. This isn't about rehashing every minute of your day or beating yourself up over missed opportunities. Instead, it's a focused evaluation of what you've accomplished and what you've learned. Begin by looking at the tasks you've completed. Did you finish that report you've been working on? Make progress on a challenging project? Even small tasks, like clearing out your inbox or having a productive conversation with a colleague, count as achievements. The key is to acknowledge these accomplishments regardless of their size. Next, consider the progress you've made towards your larger goals. Even if you haven't reached a major milestone, small steps forward are worth celebrating. Did you learn something new that will help you in the future? Overcome an obstacle that's been holding you back? These are all wins worth recognizing. But the daily review isn't just about tallying up accomplishments. It's also about identifying lessons learned. What challenges did you face today, and how did you handle them? What strategies worked well, and which ones could use improvement? By reflecting on these questions, you're not just celebrating your successes, but also gathering valuable insights that can inform your future actions. One powerful tool for entering the achievement zone is keeping a success journal. This isn't a detailed diary of your day, but rather a focused record of your wins and accomplishments. Each evening, take a few minutes to jot down 3 to 5 things you achieved that day. These don't have to be major breakthroughs. Remember, we're celebrating all progress, no matter how small. The act of writing down your successes serves several purposes. First, it forces you to actively acknowledge your achievements, making them more concrete and real. Second, it creates a record of your progress over time. On days when you're feeling discouraged, you can look back at this journal and remind yourself of how far you've come. Another key practice for entering the achievement zone is gratitude. Take a moment each evening to identify 3 things you're grateful for from your day. This might be an opportunity that came your way, a supportive comment from a colleague, or simply the fact that you had the energy to tackle your tasks. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life, reinforcing a positive mindset. Setting intentions for the following day is another powerful component of the achievement zone. This isn't about creating a detailed to-do list, but rather about deciding how you want to show up tomorrow. What qualities do you want to embody? What's the most important thing you want to accomplish? By setting these intentions, you're creating a bridge between today's achievements and tomorrow's potential. The final piece of entering the achievement zone is the importance of winding down and preparing for rest. This means creating a transition between your active day and your restful night. It might involve a relaxing activity like reading or listening to calming music. The key is to signal to your mind and body that it's time to shift gears, allowing you to fully relax and recharge for the next day. Now, let's talk about putting these concepts into practice. One effective exercise is to implement a daily success journaling practice. Each evening, take 5 minutes to write down 3 achievements from your day, no matter how small. Then, note 1 lesson you learned and 1 thing you're grateful for. Finally, set an intention for the following day. Another practical step is to establish an evening gratitude practice. Before bed, identify 3 things you're thankful for from your day. These can be specific events, general circumstances, or even personal qualities you're grateful to possess. The act of focusing on gratitude helps shift your mind into a positive state as you prepare for sleep. Of course, as with any new habit, you may encounter some challenges as you work on consistently entering the achievement zone. One common issue is neglecting the reflection process altogether. Life gets busy, and it's easy to fall into bed without taking time to review your day. To combat this, try setting a consistent time for your daily review. You might link it to an existing habit, like brushing your teeth, to help it become a natural part of your routine. Another potential pitfall is overlooking small wins in favor of focusing on what you haven't yet achieved. If you find yourself struggling with this, try shifting your focus from perfection to progress. Celebrate the steps you've taken, no matter how small, rather than fixating on the distance left to travel. As you continue to refine your practice of entering the achievement zone, you'll likely notice significant changes in how you perceive your days and yourself. Tasks that once seemed thankless might now become sources of pride. You may find yourself more motivated, knowing that every effort will be acknowledged and celebrated. Your resilience might increase as you begin to view challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and learning. But while entering the achievement zone is a powerful tool for ending your day on a high note, it's not the final piece of the mastering your day puzzle. As you become more adept at recognizing and celebrating your daily wins, you might start to wonder, how can I take all these daily practices and weave them into a sustainable, long-term approach to personal growth and success? This brings us to the ultimate goal of mastering your day, the ability to create lasting, meaningful change in your life. As we move into the final chapter, prepare to discover how all the skills and strategies we've explored come together to create a framework for ongoing growth and achievement. Get ready to unlock the secret of lifelong mastery and learn how to turn daily excellence into a lifetime of success. Chapter 9: Lifelong Mastery. As we reach the final chapter of our journey together, it's time to zoom out and see the bigger picture. We've explored strategies for planning, executing, focusing, energizing, adapting, and celebrating our daily achievements. But these aren't just isolated techniques, they're the building blocks of something much greater. Welcome to the concept of lifelong mastery. Lifelong mastery isn't about perfection or reaching a final destination. It's about embracing the journey of continuous growth and improvement. It's the understanding that each day, each decision, each small win or setback is part of a larger tapestry of personal evolution. By mastering your days consistently, you're not just improving your immediate circumstances, you're shaping the trajectory of your entire life. Think back to when you first opened this book. Perhaps you were feeling overwhelmed, struggling to keep up with the demands of your day. Or maybe you were already successful but sensed that there was another level of achievement waiting for you. Wherever you started, you've now equipped yourself with a powerful set of tools and mindsets that can truly transform your life. Let's consider how what you've learned can empower you. First and foremost, you now have increased confidence in your daily decision-making. You understand the importance of aligning your actions with your values, of prioritizing tasks effectively, and of making strategic adjustments when needed. This confidence ripples out into every area of your life, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater ease and seize opportunities with more assurance. Moreover, you've enhanced your ability to achieve both personal and professional goals. By breaking down larger objectives into manageable daily tasks, by maintaining focus and energy throughout the day, and by consistently acknowledging your progress, you've created a reliable system for turning your aspirations into reality. Goals that once seemed distant or unreachable now have clear pathways leading to them. But the impact of mastering your day extends far beyond your individual achievements. Consider how these practices can improve your relationships. With better time management, you're able to create more quality time with loved ones. Instead of being constantly distracted by unfinished tasks or looming deadlines, you can be fully present in your interactions. Furthermore, the personal growth you experience through this journey of mastery naturally leads to improved communication and understanding in your relationships. As you become more self-aware and intentional in your own life, you're better equipped to empathize with others and navigate interpersonal dynamics with grace and wisdom. Now, let's talk about what you're truly capable of achieving now that you've embraced these principles of daily mastery. The consistent achievement of both daily and long-term goals becomes not just possible, but probable. You have the tools to break down complex objectives, to maintain motivation over time, and to adapt your approach as needed. This consistency is the key to remarkable long-term success. Additionally, you've developed greater resilience and adaptability in facing challenges. By viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning to make real-time course corrections, you're no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You have the confidence and skills to navigate whatever life throws your way, turning obstacles into stepping stones for further growth. But here's where the magic really happens. As you continue to practice these concepts, you'll find that your results improve with less and less effort over time. This is the power of mastery. What once required conscious effort and deliberate practice begins to become second nature. The habits and mindsets you've cultivated become an integral part of who you are. Imagine a future where planning your day, maintaining focus, managing your energy, and celebrating your achievements are as natural as breathing. This is not a fantasy. It's the reality that awaits you as you continue on this path of lifelong mastery. You'll find yourself achieving more while feeling less stressed, more fulfilled, and more aligned with your true purpose. This continuous improvement with reduced effort doesn't mean you'll stop growing or challenging yourself. On the contrary, as these foundational skills become automatic, you'll free up mental and emotional resources to tackle even greater challenges and pursue even more ambitious goals. Your capacity for achievement will expand, opening up possibilities you might not even be able to imagine right now. As we conclude our journey together, I want to leave you with a powerful truth. The principles and practices you've learned in this book are not just about productivity or time management. They're about taking control of your life, about living with intention and purpose. They're about becoming the architect of your own destiny. Every day, with every decision, every action, and every reflection, you're writing the story of your life. By mastering your days, you're ensuring that this story is one of growth, achievement, and fulfillment. You're creating a legacy of continuous improvement and positive impact, not just on your own life, but on the lives of those around you. So, as you close this book and step back into your daily life, remember this: you now hold the keys to unlocking your full potential. You have the power to shape your days, your years, and ultimately your entire life journey. The path of lifelong mastery stretches out before you, filled with opportunities for growth, achievement, and profound satisfaction. Embrace this journey with open arms. Celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and keep moving forward. Remember that every day is a new opportunity to apply what you've learned, to refine your approach, and to step more fully into your power. You are now equipped to not just master your day, but to master your life. The future is yours to shape, one day at a time. So go forth with confidence, with purpose, and with the knowledge that you have within you everything you need to create a life of extraordinary achievement and deep fulfillment. Your journey of lifelong mastery begins now. As you apply these principles to master your day, you'll undoubtedly see remarkable changes. But there's another dimension to truly excelling in life, one that can amplify your results exponentially. It's about not just managing your day, but winning at everything you do. Intrigued? There's a powerful strategy that can take your newfound mastery to the next level. To discover how to become unstoppable in every area of your life, dive into the audiobook, How to Win at Everything You Do. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.